Now we are going to understand feed forward network and positional encoding and stability layers. So in the end of video you will say, oh, attention is not the only thing, these layer make transformer stable and powerful. Okay, so far we have talked a lot about attention, but attention alone is not enough. In this video we will understand the other critical part that make transformer actually work. Okay, I'm going to explain again. In this video we will understand the other critical part that make transformer actually work. Okay, now we are going to cover these points inside the transformer encoder, feed forward neural network, positional encoder and stability. Where we are in the architecture feed forward neural network and what is the feed forward neural network actually does. Okay, so this is our diagram for feed forward neural network. Okay, so we have multiple blocks. Okay, so this one is multi-head attention, this is for add and normalization, this is for feed forward neural network and positional encoder and add and normalization. Okay, so here an encoder block is repeated many times. Okay, this block repeated many times, each block has attention, this attention. Okay, but also has three very important components. These are feed forward neural network, this one positional encoding, okay, and add and normalization, this one positional encoding, sorry, this one. Okay, so here after multi-head attention, or you can say after attention, we have three more important component, that is feed forward neural network, okay, and positional encoding and add and normalization. Okay, so after attention, every word here after attention, like if you are going to pass embedding of a sentence here, and and after attention here, okay, every word goes through a feed forward neural network from here to here and here in feed forward neural network. This work independently on each word but do not talk to each other here. Okay, so attendance sorry attention this attention decide what information a word should look at. The feed forward neural network decide how to transform that information. Okay, attention help the word hi, hello, hi. So attention help the word hi understand its context from the AI. The feed forward neural network then refine this understanding here. Now we can see here feed forward neural network. Okay, so I think you already knew about feed forward neural network. In deep learning, you already studied that. What is the feed forward neural network? Okay, so the feed forward neural network, this one has two linear layers with a ReLU activation in between. Okay, so this is the feed forward neural network. Input layer, hidden layers, and output layers. Okay, for example, this is the internal structure of the feed forward neural network. Okay, it has linear layer with ReLU activation function. Okay, so this is the input layer, these are the input x1, x2, x3, and these are the weight w1, w2, w3. This is the weight for x1, this is the weight for w2, that is for input x2. Okay, this is the input xm and its weight of x wm. Okay, so these are the weight, and here we are going to add all of these. Okay, x1, w1, x2, w2 here. Okay, this is wise, and here this is the activation function. Okay, so we can use ReLU or any of other sigmoid softmax according to your need. Okay, so here we have feed forward neural network. Okay, and it has two layers, or you can say two linear layers with a ReLU activation function. Okay, ReLU activation function in between. Okay, so this is the activation function and this is the output. Okay, so some transformer is applied to every word. This increase the representation power of the model. Okay, so here this is the structure of feed forward neural network. Okay, the feed, I'm going to explain again. The feed forward neural network has two linear layers. Okay, input layer, output layer, and it has ReLU activation function in between. Okay, so transformer is applied to every word. So same transformation is applied to every word. This increase the representation power of the model. Okay, this one transformer. Inside the transformer we have feed forward neural network, this one. Okay, and this is the internal architecture of feed forward neural network. Okay, so here I say that this feed forward neural network has two linear layers with ReLU activation function. Okay, and and same transformation is applied to every word. This increase the representation power of the model. By feed forward neural network is position wise. Okay, so each word is processed separately here. Each word processed separately, like high does not influence AI here. Okay, so for example, I have this word high. So this high does not influence with the AI here. Okay, so this makes computational computation efficient and easy to parallelize. Okay, so that's why we need feed forward neural network is positional wise. Okay, because high does not influence AI here. Okay, so why we, so here you can see uh, feed forward neural network we add here positional wise. Okay, so we need to add position here, positional wise. Okay, and after this positional encoding. Okay, so here positional encoding transformer read all the word at the same time. Okay, so transformer read all the word at the same time, so they have no natural sense of order. So without positional encoding word order would be lost. Okay, so you can see here what positional encoding does. Okay, so positional encoding add position information to word embedding. Okay, for example, high at the position 1 and high at the position 5. So will have, okay, will have different embedding. Okay, so we have a different embeddings for at position 1 and at position 5. High at position 5 has different embedding, and high at position 1 also have different embedding. Okay, so that's why we add positional encoding add the positional information to word embedding. Okay, it is going to add the positional information to the word embedding. Okay, so that's why we need to add positional encoding. Okay, so this is how the model know which word come first. Now we are going to move on this point, how positional encoding is created. Okay, so you look at here positional encoding. Okay, so positional encoding are created using sine and cosine function. Okay, this create a smooth and unique pattern for different position. This one. Okay, here. So with the help of sine and cosine we can add, I mean we can say positional encoding are create using cosine and sine function. Okay, so this create a smooth and unique pattern for different position. Okay, now we can see add and normalization. Okay, this one add and normalization, this one add and normalization. So now come a very important concept, stability. Deep model are hard to train. Okay, so add and normalize layer help to model train properly. Okay, so this layer help the model to train properly, this one. Okay, and after this we can see here residual connection. Okay, so this is our, in red line I have residual connection. Okay, so residual connection means we add the input back to the output. Okay, so this is our input. I'm going to add this input back to the output so the model doesn't forget the original information. Okay, okay, in RNN and LSTM we forget the input. Okay, but with the help of residual connection we can remember, okay, what we have in our input. So residual connection means we add the input back to the output so the model doesn't forget the original information. This helps the prevent vanishing gradient. Okay, it's like keeping a shortcut in the network. Okay, so in you can say in one line, it is like keeping a shortcut in the network. Okay, and after this we can see here fourth point, that is layer normalization. Okay, layer normalization, I already add layer normalization, sorry, layer normalization. Okay, so layer normalization make value more stable. It ensures consistent scale across the layer. This leads to faster and more stable training. Let's summarize the encoder block again. Okay, this is like I'm going to provide you some summary. Okay, so here you can see this is input. Okay, so input embedding plus positional encoding. Okay, after this we need to do, I mean we need to pass here in multi-head attention. Okay, and here I'm going to add and normalize this layer. Okay, and after this it will pass here in feed forward neural network and add and normalize again. Okay, this entire block is repeated multiple times. Okay, so this is the complete encoder block. Okay, so by this method attention give you context. Okay, feed forward network at the depth, this one attention will give you context, and feed forward neural network add depth. Okay, positional encoding add orders, this one positional encoding at the orders, and residual connection, these are the residual connection in red. So residual connection and normalization at the stability. Okay, together they make transformer scalable. Okay, so here finally we say attention find the relationship ffn, sorry, ffnn means feed forward neural network, refine them and add and normalize. Okay, and keep things stable. Okay, so I add extra z here, I need to remove this is keep. Okay, attention find the relationship f and n, refine them, add and normalize these, add and normalize, keep things stable. I hope you got it. Now we are going to move on decorator in next section.